So we're here at lot 54 in Sierra Estates off major cross streets of Ellsworth and Broadway, and we've got this property acquired for the low fee of $5,000 and currently have conducted the demo of this home. So let's take a walk through, see what it looks like, and talk about the opportunity. So here in Sierra Estates, we've done, I think, 20 flips in this park, exiting via seller finance. Those notes are all currently performing. That's about $2 million in transactions in one mobile home park here in Mesa. Got a clean slate here, lot 54. You saw us acquire this property, and I actually got a live testimonial from the person we bought it from. We'll put in some new cabinets. That's probably $5,000. We add another $1,000 probably for the granite. That's $6,000 for all the cabinets. We include appliance packages. That's about $1,500. So that is 6 plus 1,500 is 8,500. We'll have new laminate flooring throughout. That's about $1 a square foot, and $1 a square foot. That's $2 a square foot. We're about 1,000 square feet. That's $2,500. You know, give or take, for a little bit of cushion. That's 8,500 plus 2,500 is 11,000. So we're at 11,000. Paint inside and out, that's probably $1,000 a piece. That's 13,000. We have all the subfloor that needs to get replaced pretty much everywhere. You know, really bad subfloor. That could be a $2,000 job. So we're really at 15,000 about. For the rehab, looks like we're starting the plumbing, so we'll be having new plumbing throughout this property at 15,000 plus the plumbing. That's probably $1,000. That's 16,000. We'll do the tile surround in the shower and new bathroom, new vanity. So this is probably a $7,500 bathroom, maybe, just for ballpark estimate, outside of the plumbing fixtures. So say that's 7,500 plus 15,000 is 22,500, or 22,000. Well, it's 7,500, so 22,500. So that's the kitchen, one bathroom, laminate, paint inside and out at 22,500. We'll have a washer dryer. That's 500. That's 3,000. New water heater looks like that's 23,000 plus the water heater is probably 500. 250 to install. That's another 1,000. That's 26,000. Got the subfloor and then the master bathroom. We're at 36,000. That's plus 7,500. Call it. That's 33,500 for the rehab budget of this property. We'll likely have carry costs, as you always do. Carry cost for this home is $1,000 a month. Say it takes 6 months, that's 6,000. We're about a $40,000 all in. So after rehab value on this 3-bed, 2-bath will be $99,000 in a family park off major cross streets of Ellsworth and Broadway. We stand to make close to $40,000 on this transaction and exit via seller finance. The buyer borrower will put a $5,000 down payment, likely towards the balance, and finance $94,000. I think that payment's around $1,100 a month. So you get a 3-bed, 2-bath first-lien seller finance note performing at a double-digit interest rate on quality collateral that's been remodeled and partnered with Griffin Roofing and Construction. The note will be underwritten through a Dodd-Frank compliance and ultimately originated through a licensed mortgage officer. So if that sounds like an opportunity, you know where to go, you know who to call. That's mobile mailbox money at 602-888-CASH.
What if you've been measuring real estate the wrong way the entire time? Most people look at property and ask, what's it worth? But that's not the most important question. The better question is, what does it do? Because value is opinion, but payments are behavior, and behavior is what gets monetized. Think about it. A property can be worth $1 million on paper and still produce nothing, but a smaller asset with a consistent payment attached to it produces every month. So what are you actually buying, an asset or a system that produces cash flow? That's the shift. Stop looking at real estate as something to own. Start looking at it as something to structure. Because once you understand that, you stop chasing big numbers and start prioritizing predictable ones. And predictable is what compounds.